It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's but delicious. Well, hello there, and welcome to glennzb TV for Friday, the show that puts glennzb into your TV. We'll start this morning by sorting out Syria for you, because Bashar al-Assad, you know, the guy who looks a bit like a turtle and talks like this for no apparent reason, he has said that he was born in Syria and he will die in Syria. So that's kind of fighting talk, and to be fair, Bashar, that works fine for us. Anytime you want to die in Syria, just go ahead, be our guest, and then we'll pretty much sort everything. So, good plan. This is an interesting way of proving your love. This is a story out of the States today. We've got a guy who's been caught on camera. He was wanted for killing his girlfriend, and I'm sure he did that out of love. There's no better way to prove your love to somebody than killing them. And then they chased him, because that's what happens to guys who kill their girlfriends. They get chased. They chased him all the way to the airport, where he ran out onto the tarmac, stole a plane, not just a little plane, like a commercial jet airliner, then proceeded to drive it along the runway. It smashed into the airport terminal. It broke off the wing there. It's like an episode of Die Hard, isn't it? Broke off the wing. He drove it into the car park, totaled about 14 rental cars, took out a few street lamps, some fences, and then when they stormed the plane to arrest him, they found out he had shot himself in the head. So that is some big, big love. That guy really loved that girl. It's so romantic. What a romantic way to go. The Perils, look it up on YouTube. It's a good watch. I've got the Perils of free food. Now, when you work on, one of the cool things about working on a railway station. I don't know why I said railway station. I meant radio station. There's nothing cool about working at a railway station. I don't know if you've ever been to one. I've never seen anything cool there. Anyway, the cool thing about working on a radio station is there's quite a bit of free stuff floating around. And, you know, you'll just be walking, through the office, and there'll be a big pile of free things. And it might be cup of soups, as we've talked about in the past, CDs coming out your ears. And yesterday I was walking past at the office there, and I saw these, and I thought, yeah, I know what those are. Those are like honey roasted macadamias or something like that. They look awesome, and I thought I'm gonna dig into those. And then I looked a bit closer, and I saw that they were in fact Acres Complete Dog Food. So yeah, that was a bit of a nasty surprise there. Although, I'll tell you what, not bad. I'm just saying, just because it's free doesn't necessarily mean that you can eat it. Although sometimes might be worth a go. Thanks, Acres. That should keep me going for the rest of the morning. Alright, more progress on living in a disaster zone. This is a follow-on from yesterday's story. You'll remember yesterday we had this cry for help. It's not a steal a jet airliner and drive it into the car park and then shoot yourself cry for help, but it's getting there. With the hot tap is missing. Not only do we not have any hot water coming out of the tap now, we don't even have a hot tap. And this note says, plumber coming. And I've got an update for you. Here is today's photo. Look at it. I think that's today's photo. Looks a bit like yesterday's photo, doesn't it? Looks a bit the same, doesn't it? I'll tell you why. Where's the plumber? Did he come and not bring a hot tap with him? I don't know. This is like living in war-torn Syria, except I'm pretty sure they've got hot water there. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, Feedback Friday. Where's my feedback? I've lost my feedback. I can't believe it. This is the most exciting Feedback Friday ever, because I had Facebook statistics. We were up in reach. We were up in whatever that other thing is that I always talk about. And I don't have it. I've lost it. I've lost my feedback. There was hilarious stuff from Crowbard, and some new guy did a really funny thing about the email episode that we did, and I forgot to bring it in. And now there's no Feedback Friday. That's a bit of an anticlimax, isn't it? It's actually probably just as well because the guy who made the funny remarks about the emails, he was a bit funnier than I was on the actual episode about the emails. So, did I deliberately not bring that in? There's something for you to ponder. You can also decide whether or not I actually ate dog food just now. Going by the nasty aftertaste in my mouth, I think the answer is yes, unfortunately. That was glennzb TV for the week. I'm glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your telly.